looks like we've got a high utility alert. It's like the toilet's running on or something like that.
Okay.
There could be a few reasons that we're getting this alert. Most of the time, it's a toilet running on. Sometimes it's a water heater burst or a water meter leaking, or some sort of leakage or high water alert. They're using more water than they usually do.
Oh, okay.
So first thing we'll do is we'll go to the shop and we'll grab some stuff to rebuild the toilet. My experience with this tells me that we've got a seal leaking in the toilet, or maybe the valve is stuck on. Okay, so we'll check those first. Usually when we have a water usage, high water alert, most likely the flush seal. Could be the flush valve, the fill valve rather. So I grab a water line,
Flush valve,
fill valve,
fill valve,
and a flush valve seal.
seal.
Okay? There's two toilets in there. Might be both of them. Depending on the high water alert, we're going to take two with us.
Question for you, Dave.
Okay.
Could the wax ring be bad at the base of the toilet?
Certainly could be bad. However, for a high water usage, that would only allow the water to come out of the bowl.
Oh, okay.
You know, it wouldn't actually take the water tank level down to strike a high water usage.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Got it?
You got it. Good.
Oh, hey Dave.
Hello.
What's going on?
We have a water alert, high water usage alert from Utility Sentry.
For here?
For here, yes ma'am.
Well, I know my roommate Deb Manchester was having an overflowing toilet a couple times actually.
Okay.
I don't know what she's doing.
Okay. Well, I'm just here to inspect for water leakage in this apartment.
Did Deb Manchester call it in?
No, we automatically receive that.
Oh,
My name's Butch. How are
oh,
you?
hey, Butch, how are you?
Meet you.
I'm Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
All right, so the first thing we want to check is the toilets. We
Yeah.
might have a toilet running on.
That's Deb
So-
Manchester's back right in here.
All right, let me
She's not
check it
here.
out.
I just kind of keep it shut.
If you can see down there, see that seal?
Oh, yeah.
That's this seal right here. It's ripped.
Is that a new style since that's black, or?
They discolor over time.
Oh, okay.
So let me turn the water off.
Do you guys want anything to eat or drink?
No,
Oh,
thank you.
No,
I'm all
thanks. We're
set.
fine. We
Okay.
just finished lunch.
Okay.
We're good.
First thing you do is you disconnect this water hose. You unscrew the top of this flush valve. You can just lift this assembly out of the way.
Oh, it's one whole unit.
One whole unit. Then you can get this seal out of the way. Alright, now that we got it out of the package, what you do is you see down there in the bottom there's a little groove. It's right at the top of that seal on the bottom. It just sits inside that top lip. And then you just slide it in one side and work it all the way around.
And if that's not seated good, then it'll still.
You'll know when it's seated. Once it's in there like that, I just take and spin it a couple turns. See how it's set in and now it lifts. It's like angled up. That
Okay.
creates the suction to,
Oh, okay.
to make the seal. You want to try to put that on there?
Sure.
Okay, let me get it back over there. Sometimes you need to get both hands in there.
One side at a time?
You put the one side in and then just kind of work it around. You might need to use both hands.
Wow. Deb Manchester did a number on this one.
Okay, so now that we have the seal on there, this is kind of the tricky part. Install that over there, and it just goes right back together like that. Flaps down, screw the top back on.
Now, since we brought other parts with us, is it okay to just go ahead and replace this for the resident? And
We could replace just that piece, but the real piece that's the problem child would be the inner piece. That would require taking off the tank. In this case, we had an obviously ripped seal, and the rest of it looks pretty good shape. We're going to go ahead and leave this one.
okay.
Install the hose back in. Turn the water back on and see if she's sealed. Then I like to flush it a couple times and get the black residue that was getting on our hands from that bottom seal. Just rinses that down. Doesn't leave black in the bowl for the resident.
Okay.
I just hold it down, hold the lever down, and let the water flush it out, flush it through.
And you just need to do that a couple times.
Just until all the discolorated water gets out of it. So even though this was the obvious problem, we're going to go ahead and check the other toilet, check the water heater, check everything else, and make sure there's no other water leakage in this one.
Oh, okay.
Then you just want to check the water heater, check the top lines, make sure there's no active water leaking from the valve or any of the connections or the drain.
Okay. You'll be getting a survey from us on
Okay.
from the Kingsley report.
Okay.
And that's how we get graded as maintenance and the whole apartment complex. If you fill it out for us, we should.
You guys did great. I'll definitely,
thank you.
definitely fill that out for you, and I really appreciate your help, Butch and Dave, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, bye.
Anytime.
Thanks.